Hi, and welcome to Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is a tool that we use in guided meditation that really helps our body come into a beautiful state of consciousness in between waking and sleeping. Actually, Yoga Nidra translates as yogic sleep, and it is said that 30 minutes of Yoga Nidra is equivalent to gaining 3 hours of rest. It can help improve your mental clarity. It can help reduce your stress levels. It can help balance out your hormone levels. It's a beautiful technique and amazing guided meditation that I'm willing and really happy to be sharing with you today. Best thing about Yoga Nidra is that you get to lie down the whole time. So the first thing I want you to do is get really comfortable. You can lie down on your back. I have a few props here behind me. I have a bolster just to open up my chest a little bit more. I feel like I need to always be counteracting the hunching that I'm doing, working in the kitchen or working on the computer. Maybe a little neck support. I'm going to use a block on its edge and maybe a little support underneath your knees as well. You want to be comfortable and supported in whatever position that you choose. I'm going to slide myself in here right in between. Slide the bolster underneath my knees. You can also use a pillow. Slide my sacrum right underneath to the back of the pillow or another bolster that you might be using. I'm going to slide the block right at the base of my head, just so I can have a nice, long, lengthened cervical spine. I'm going to turn my palms upward, relax your shoulders. Take a few moments just to kind of wiggle and wag yourself into a beautifully open and grounded place. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. We'll just start with a few deep breaths. See if you can get some air, some prana deep into every nook and cranny of our body. And just one more deep, full, conscious breath in. As you exhale, open through your mouth, move through your jaw a little bit. And you're going to gap the teeth. Take your tongue right to the roof of your mouth where it meets the back of your teeth. And let your lips come together. Begin to bring your awareness to the muscles around your forehead, our furrowed brow, our squinty eyes. Start to notice if you're carrying any tension there. You may even want to tighten the muscles by scrunching your forehead and then gently relaxing them. Bring your awareness now to your temples. See if you can begin to relax the muscles around the sides of your skull and the top of your skull. And in through your cheekbones. Bring your awareness now to your jaw. Notice if there is maybe a little tension on one side of your jaw more than the other. See if you can relax your ears. And as you relax your ears, see if you can open them a little wider. Notice the channel from the ear opening all the way down the canal to your brain. Notice what sounds you are taking in. And then maybe notice what sound you might be filtering out. Start to bring your awareness to your nostrils. Notice how they flare as you breathe in. Feel the cool air come in towards your body, up the nasal passages and down your throat, all the way into your belly and lower abdomen. And watch the breath as it flows back out through your lungs, your throat, your nose. Feel the cool air as it draws in and the warm air as it goes back out. You're going to notice a little puff of air that comes right out over your top lip. Notice if you can really relax through your lips. Letting any tension around your mouth dissipate. Draw this attention now to the jawline. Notice the connection between your jawline and your ears. And even now, the connection of your jawline and ears to your throat. Feel this pathway open. Soften. Let go. Bring your attention to your voice box, your vocal cords. Notice how it feels good in this moment to give them rest. A break. Nourishing them with our breath and our attention. Now your awareness to your collarbones. As you breathe in, feel them expand, separate. As you exhale, feel them soften. Feel the muscles and tendons that attach to the collarbones at their origin and insertion begin to release their grip. And bring your awareness to both shoulders. Just noticing if one is elevated more than the other, one is holding a little more attention than the other. See if you can allow them to drop, soften, reset, and find their perfect hanging space right in the shoulder socket. Notice the weight and heaviness of your right arm bone and your elbow. Your forearm, the bones of your fingers and your hand. As you exhale, see if you are dropping a weight. Letting your arm bones become really heavy. Draw your awareness now to your left shoulder, your left arm bone. Kind of drop in, settle in, weight in as much as the right. Release any tension in your forearms, your wrist, the bones of your hands and your fingers. Just begin to notice both thumbs on your hands. then notice your index finger. Your awareness now to your middle finger. Your ring finger. Your pinky. Notice the palms of your hands open to receive. Palms are how we interact with the world, and also how we draw the world close to us. Feel the receptors of the hands, clear, open, warm. Let's draw attention to the upper ribs, the upper lungs, just underneath the collarbones. Notice where they grip and attach into your side body. Wrap around to the back side. Notice as you breathe in and out how shallow breathing, if stopped here, leaves us feeling a bit empty. Let's breathe a little deeper towards the middle of the chest or middle ribs. Feel the circumference of the energy of your ribs from front to back. Being aware that our heart energy not only expands from the front of our bodies, but also the backs and sides of our bodies as well. Take your breath now to your diaphragm. Watch it rise and fall. And as you begin to breathe a little deeper, I want you to take your awareness all the way to the lowest ribs of the body. Front, sides, and back. Allowing your breath to permeate just beyond the rib cage now. Deep into your internal organs. Kidneys, liver, small intestine, large intestine. Into your belly button, into your solar plexus, which is our center of ego. Breathe into the space of the gut check. Notice how you feel. Let's breathe deepening now into the pelvis, into your hip bones and sacrum, into your pubic bone and the tops of your femur bones. Notice your pelvis being a heavy weight, grounding right into the earth. Notice if there is a tilt or elevation on one side of your pelvis to the other. And see if you can weight both the right and left sides down equally. Let's breathe into your right leg. Notice the outer seam, the quads, the inner seam, and even the hamstrings. And thinking about a tensegrity model, are you being pulled and tugged in any one direction by any of those muscles? Let's try to tighten them all briefly. And then gently release and let them go. Bring your awareness now to your right kneecap. Notice the trackings of your kneecap. You feel like your patella is just floating in that sweet space where it should be. Now your energy down to your shin bones, your tibia, your fibula, your shin and calf muscles, to your ankle bone, to your heel as it's grounding into the earth. Draw your energy down the most lateral side of your foot, your pinky bones, from the midfoot all the way out to your pinky toe. And your second toe, all across the top of your foot, down your metatarsals, all the way out to the tip of your second toe. That would be fourth toe. And your middle toe. Your second toe. And your big toe. And then notice the sweet and tender inseam of your foot. Follow that line all the way up the inside of your thighs, through your pelvic floor and down your left quadricep, femur bone, abductors, hamstring, inner thigh muscles. Let's grip them really closely to your leg bones. Grip nice and tight for a moment, and then let them go. Draw your awareness now to your kneecap. Notice flowing, notice it flowing in a perfect state of ease. Breathe down your tibia, your fibula, your shin bones, your calf muscles. All the way down your Achilles tendon to your heel as it anchors in the floor. Working from the outside in, let's start with your pinky toe. From the heel, trace the energy all the way down the seam of your foot, through the nail of your pinky toe. Move toward the center, one toe, for your fourth toe. Your third toe. Your second toe. Your big toe. And notice the whole inner seam of your left foot. Draw that energy up the inner seam of your body, up the liver channel, through the pelvic floor. And we're going to imagine threading the energy from the depth of the pelvic floor, the depth of the perineum, right up through the midline channel of your body and directly into the heart. Feeling this open line of connection and communication between the root of your body and the heart of your body. Connect these two spaces and places energetically with your attention, your breath, your awareness. And then adding a third segment to this channel from the heart to the mind. And like a super highway clear of traffic, thoughts, energy, signals, messages can be sent from the root of your being through your heart to your brain with clarity and precision. Feeling that these three states exist coherently in a state of optimal well-being. Let's draw in our body as a collective whole, as our holistic being, from our fingers to our toes to the crown of our head, all energetically connected to the center of our hearts. Imagine yourself sitting quietly, mindfully, calmly, yet wide awake, inside the safety and presence of your own heart center. Imagine a candle or a flame lighting this cavernous center, illuminating it. Take a few moments to just bask in the light. Slowly bring your awareness and your breath back to the center of your body. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. slowly bringing ourselves back into a more active state of consciousness. Take a deep breath into your lungs. Open your mouth, let it go. Gently nod your head from side to side. Slowly take your time, bending your knees, curling onto one side. Bring yourself slowly up to a comfortable seat. Eyes closed, hands at your heart. Thank you for joining me for Yoga Nidra. Let's draw our thumbs to our forehead center and take in a breath. Namaste.